Hello and welcome to my second video covering a few games in the daily chess competition. I'm not going to go over the leaderboard or anything, I'm just going to jump straight into this game. So this gentleman's came third in our group of 12. He's very similarly rated to myself. He's a lot higher in puzzle, and he's higher in daily than I was when we started. But the rating's very similar. Right now I've got about 30 more points than him, so we're the same. Everything else is the same. He's a bit higher in blitz. So um, both games I played with him were close. This one I almost fumbled it. He almost beat me. You can see here I had a fairly bit higher accuracy, but for a long time in the game, as you can see here, he was all over me. I made some bad mistakes. He just had a better position, but then he just stopped pushing his strong position as well as he could have. Um, oh, so I was playing like a 1550. Awesome. So let's go. Nothing really exciting. Scandinavian for me or a variation of it. I'm not sure if it's the right things to do. Here he made a mistake. He left a pawn hanging. I just took it. No big deal. I have to say this game was really demoralizing for myself because I thought I was going to lose. I was in a really, really bad position and I thought I was going to lose. I was, oh, I've just thrown this game away because you're going to see it in a little minute here that I was up a whole piece. So right now I'm up 2 pawns, lovely. Happy days. So now he's attacking my bishop, I gotta get out of there. Fine, retreat, no big deal. And here I'm just developing, and here he just totally blunders. Or the next move, sorry, I move my queen to safety, and then he just totally blunders. And it took me a minute to see it. I didn't see it at all. Sometimes when an opponent blunders, you just assume that they've not blundered, you know what I mean? I didn't even see it. It's just hanging. It was just a mistake. I'm surprised it's not a blunder, to be honest. Why is it a miss or a mistake? Anyway, I take it. And here, this move is phenomenal. I feel like it's better than best or good. I feel like that's a great move there. Because if I take, then his queen takes checks. Even with the rook, I don't think it would lead to any checkmate in, but it would still just get me in a horrible position. So I thought that was really good. So I didn't take the bait and I didn't take it back. Instead, I just defended, which is a good move. There he pulls it back, but now I'm in a bad position where I can't castle or go anywhere with my king and I'm pinned and there's nothing that can defend. Now in hindsight, I should have brought the queen back to where it was, but I didn't do that, unfortunately. And you can see the bar was a lot higher and it's just going to start decreasing and decreasing here. So that was a mistake. I'm surprised that was a mistake. Yeah, he could have won this knight actually, but I also did not see that at all, of course. That would have been a fantastic move. Here, this is good because I'm doing it kind of blocking. And now, oh look, I can probably castle, which is good. I should have just castled. No way, no, I would have lost the knight. But still, it might have been worth it. But anyway, there was options. For example, I checked him here. That's fine. He took. Now, instead of capturing back like I should have, I thought I'd get smart. I was like, hold on, I can pin his queen, can't move his queen, so that's not in danger. If he takes, then I take. But no, I can't, because if he takes with the rook, if I take, then I'm just getting mated. So it was just a total mistake. And if we go back a couple of moves, I was +5, and this ends, and then I finally just take, then he takes. Now, he's +1, so I've lost 6 points there for absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I just go for a check because I want to disrupt this lovely torpedo he's got going on in the center of the board on my king. So that's fine. But then I'm like, well, I still can't move. This bishop is forever stuck. What do I do? So the only thing I come up with is just defending the bishop so I can hopefully castle. But of course, well, he goes for the pawn, so my only option is to move the rook along, which I do. That's fine, but now I'm just frozen. There's nothing I can do, and of course she moves the king here, so now he's got that attack. All my pieces are just glued, except from this. Offering a trade, which he takes. Here I'm just in a sticky situation. I feel like there's nothing I can do. I've got a check. This is my only check for a long time. I take it. But of course he can just block with that pawn. Now he's in an even better position than he probably was. So I'm like, okay, the only thing I can do is trade queens, and I'll maybe be able to break my king away to some type of safety. Um, he doesn't take the trade, which I'm actually happy about now. He pushes me away. This is bad. You can see it's slightly going down. He's not pressing the attack enough. I think just trading would have been better because he's winning. Um, so he keeps pressing the attack, but hold on, I've got that. He goes for another check, and then I'm like, well, I can't defend with the pawn because then he'll take this and check me. Then it's game over, really. So I'm like, okay, I can go back. All my pieces are somehow still defending each other. I spent a lot of time on these moves, so um, it's not like it was dumb luck, but still. So I'm like, okay, I'm still not really being attacked here. Here, yeah, I attack his queen, which is good. He makes a bad move here and goes there. He shouldn't have done that. I guess his logic is he's attacking my rook, but I'll just move my rook out of the way. It wasn't in that good of a place anyway. Nothing's in danger. And now you're about to see, you know, a game where I'm getting dominated to him blundering and me finding an absolutely stunning check up here. And this, I'm trying to keep my ego in check here, but I am so proud of this. That I even saw the check here, because it's not the easiest check, obviously. We can see all the red here and it's easy to see in hindsight, but oh, as bold as and as beautiful. Go up here, it's a great move. Now, Mr. Mustafa, he's just got the one option now, which is to slide his king down, which he does. Now, I took about 10 minutes just running through the best ways. I was like, is there any mates? If I put the queen here, no, because it can go here or here. Everything I did, there was always a couple of moves he could go, so it was difficult for me to calculate what was best. So if we go to the next move, now I'm really upset about this, I can't lie. I think that's really cruelly rated. I went through the variation it wants me to do. It doesn't lead to a forced mate, so I don't understand it. My chess knowledge isn't good enough. For me, this is brilliant because he can't move away anywhere, can he? I no, he can't move, so he has to take. Uh, or he could block with this, which still leads to me winning the game. So what does he do? He takes with the queen. Why is this an awesome move? Because next, I'm going there. He's got to get out of the way. I'm taking his queen. Should have went there, in my opinion. Um, yeah, he should have went there, but he didn't. So at this point, I'm like, woohoo! I'm gonna win his queen. Sure, he's gonna take my rook. Who cares? I'm still gonna have a queen. I'm probably gonna win this game. So many highs and lows this game, but I was like, hold your horses. I've got 24 hours to make this move. A lot of the times, by the way, in this competition, even though I was excited and I wanted to follow my gut, I said, you know what? I'm not in the best frame of mind right now. I'm going to come back in a few hours. And I think that's what I did here. I did it so many times. I was like, right, let's just come back there. Let's calm down. And then I just said, right, is there any way I can save this rook? And of course there is. I check him. He's got no option but to go here or here. It doesn't matter because I'm just going to take the queen. He goes down. Should have went up. I'm not bothered. Same thing. Take the queen. He attacks me, but then of course it's mate in next move, and that is how the cookie crumbles. I am so happy. I was honestly devastated when I started losing this game in a major way. I was in a bad spot, a really bad spot, and I thought it was game over, but I kept going for it. I took my time, I kept my head up, and we finished on top. Because I was at the point now, I've won all the games except from one that's still in process, but At this point, I assumed I was going to lose both the games to the higher rated player one. So I was like, I need to win every other game if I want to stand a chance of winning. So when I started losing, when I was up by 5 points on daily chess, when you're up by five, I mean, if you're in a bullet game and you're up by five, you're not celebrating. Like it could all change, but in a daily game, you don't expect a shift that big, especially because we're really similarly rated. So I'm really really happy with this one. Messy game. I could have done a lot of things better, but I'm really really happy with my performance. He played really well as well. He got into an amazing position. And yep, that's it for today. I'm gonna upload another couple of videos about this first round for sure. So stay tuned for that. In the comments, let me know what you think. Tell me what I could have done better. Share a game if you've had a good game. I'd be happy to give it a look, give it a watch. And thank you very much.